YouTube and Facebook. We appreciate each and every one of you guys for joining us on this Thursday. As above, so below. Y'all know Jupiter rules on Thursday. So we hear about that money. We hear about legal situations. We hear about counsel. We hear about expansion and growth. I want to say to each and every one of you, thank you so very much of your support. You guys that have been subscribing to my YouTube account. Those that have been supporting Apostle Ely, liking those videos, commenting, putting your zodiac sign up under that. I appreciate you. I brought a little love tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for joining me tonight. You guys know that I'm here for it, and I'm here to share knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. All right, Ashley and Jay, Geminis. All right, first in line on tonight on YouTube. I want to say to my TikTok family as well, as you guys are joining, post your zodiac sign. Let Apostle Ely know where you're from. I appreciate you guys. I also want to say to my Facebook, YouTube. All right, Mother Susan, Gemini in the house. Thank you so much. As we get ready tonight. If you see some smoke going on, I'm burning frankincense, but I mixed it with sassafras and bayberry. Because this is about the money. All right. Brother Johnny, thank you so much for sharing my live. I appreciate you. As you guys know, if you tap on the screen, it shows a whole lot of love. It pushed my video out there, and I appreciate that. I am happy to be with you guys tonight. I want to say hello to my Patreon family as well. I got some more contents that I'm going to be posting in there. Kimberly Dawkins. All right. Blessings. Cancer. All right. Where y'all at? Post your zodiac sign. That ain't very hard, God. All right. And I want to know where you're from. City. Where we talking to? I want to know my audience who we talking to tonight. Guys that have been following me a while, y'all know that I'm here to share knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that make it applicable to all the universal laws that are established. All right. My Cancer, my oldest son, is here tonight with us. All right. Thank you so much, Trey, for being here. Let me see who over here in TikTok land before I get started. Can I see zodiac signs, y'all? What's up with that? I got some good stuff here for y'all tonight. Now, listen, I share a lot of knowledge out here, and a lot of people charge for a lot. They would not even, some people don't even know this. You know, they just out here practicing spells and hexes and stuff like that. All right, Capricorn, thank you so much. I didn't think that was that difficult. All right. Timothy, Libra in the house. Mr. Bardwell. All right now. That cardinal air. All right. Y'all see I'm here for it tonight. Brother Mario, Brother Johnny, thank you so very much. Now let me explain something to y'all. The purpose of me sharing knowledge, wisdom, and understanding when it comes to your Bible, when it comes to, and I want to say this, whether it's in hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Christianity, Islam, there are universal laws that are applicable. We all are. Thank you so much for sharing my live. Willis, Jamaica Willis, #1. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Now, as we get ready to get started tonight, make sure that you guys are pushing out putting those likes there and subscribing and also thumbing likes on my YouTube video. I want to talk about something that I think is very important. Especially if you are already doing prayer. All right, Pisces from Duval. That's what I'm talking about. That's all I asked. Look at that. That ain't hard. That was not hard at all. Bless your heart and all your parts. All right. The reason why I teach this, my name is Apostle Ely. I'm the pastor and apostle of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated. My beliefs are deeply rooted in African tradition. Hello, Monica from Georgia. All right. I got a couple. All right. Georgia. That's what I'm talking about. Pisces from Atlanta. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for the roses. Georgette Williams. Thank you so much. All right. We got people in here that are going to be live. Y'all here for it? Because I'm here to give it. All right. Now, one of the things that I want to share with you guys, I want to say thank you to all of you guys that are getting ready. All right. Harriet, Capricorn. All of you guys that are getting ready to move into the new year. I want to share some information with you that will help you, because we all got different rituals or different rits that we grew up doing, okay? And so I want to give you better understanding to benefit. Libra from Texas. All right there. They say the B people. But I want to talk about this because I want you to understand why it is so important that you have a better understanding of your spiritual practice and the things that are. Alexandria from Virginia. All right there. Thank you so much. That's why it's Thursday, y'all. The King of the Gods is here. That's what I'm talking about. Zeus. Okay. But I want to share this with you guys because I know that if you are really trying to practice your spirituality, this is going to make a lot of sense to you. Now, like I said, all right, gorgeous. You love my shirt? Yeah, I got the flowers for him. Yes, I'm here for it. Thank you so much, darling. That's my Scorpio. I got a lot of Scorpio on it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you too. Now, my dad's already dead. I appreciate it though. He already in the ancestors, among the ancestors. I don't think you want to tangle up with him. But anyway, but I'm burning Harataki powder, and y'all know I'm crazy about my Yerba Santa. And then I am also burning, what is this? Oh, papaya. I'm burning a little papaya to get it cracking tonight. And then y'all know I'm burning this Yerba Santa. And then I told you guys about Moldavite. And I ran out. I don't know what I did with it. All right, before we get started tonight, I want to say that these are the cards that I read from. Hey, how y'all doing? These are the 72 names of God. All right, Jelly Sweets, how you doing? Celebrating, yes. Oh, your birth. If you guys don't mind, say happy birthday to Jelly Sweet's daughter, or child's. I don't know if it's daughter or not. My Sagittarian child. Say happy birthday to her child. She's he or she is birthday is today. So we thank you. Yeah, I'm early tonight. I got off early today. The smoke, oh my God. Yes, this is incense. I don't know. I don't know what you thought you was coming here for. We burn incense, we burn candles, we do a whole lot of stuff on this channel. Thank you so much. That's all could y'all wish Jelly Sweet's child a happy birthday? Thank you. I appreciate that. We love celebrating life. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. That ain't hard. Now, I did that, and I only show these cards because, you know, my Christian people come in and they in a little bit, my Christian people come in, they were like, are you reading tarot? I'm not against tarot. I don't read tarot. But I do read these cards. So 72 names of God. And it's hard to call my work the devil when I'm talking about the names of the divine one. So that's I try to make it complicated. Now, first I want to say hello to Pisces, Aries, Aquarius, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Hello to each and every one of you. Say, I love the smoke. I know that's right. Because we trying to make sure the atmosphere here. So when you burn incense, it's about creating the atmosphere to manifest for spirits, making it conducive for the spirits to come in. Yes, and we want spirit to speak. We don't want to hear from me. You want to hear from the spirit. Now, my subject tonight is drawing lines in the sand. Now, I'm going to teach y'all something tonight that is really... All right, Aries, thank you for joining us. I'm going to teach you something tonight that if you apply this is going to make your life a lot more effective and efficient. I say effective and efficient. When you understand energy, everything is energy, and you understand energy, then when you're dealing with spiritual people, if you spiritual self, you will understand what I mean when I say drawing lines in the sand. All right, King Maker. All right, there. There go my Sagittarius wearing her lip gloss. All right. Thank you for sharing and liking my video. Now we're going to get ready to get started. I done made my introduction. Now, drawing lines in the sand. Now we're going to start with Proverbs 25 and 28. And then this is why it's going to make sense to you. Proverbs 25 verse 28. It says this. He that have no rule or govern over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. Now, Pastor Ely, what are you talking about? It doesn't matter what your tradition is. It doesn't matter if you're in Lakumi, Voodoo, whether you're in Ifa, whether you're in Santeria, whether you're in Christianity, whether you're in Islam. Every spiritual practice draws lines. And I'm explaining why. Right here in this particular scripture, in order to have a flow, in order to have a governance, in order to have regulation, you have to know how to draw lines, and you also have to know how to respect those lines when they are drawn and enforce those lines if they are challenged. Now I'm gonna break all this down for you tonight, real short and sweet. The purpose of being able to govern is to understand that without walls or boundaries, then you can't really prosper effectively. Without boundaries, you can't really consecrate your turf. Even when you have an apartment or if you have a house, they have what they call lines. They survey the lines so you know where your property begins and where your property ends. Now, why is this important? Because what people don't understand, this is why my spiritual dad told me, in order to be good at spirituality, you have to be good in science and math. In math, lines, geometry, lines, when you bring things in a line, you control the energy. Just like you can control when they do the survey and they mark off your property, you know where you can place your tree, because you know if you put your tree on the opposite side of that line, that's in your neighbor or whoever owns that property outside of your lines. Lines allow you to operate effectively in your prosperity, because we're talking about Jupiter today. Jupiter means the expansion of energy and wealth, protection, also legal matters, whether it's positive or negative. Come on, somebody can be taking you to court or you can be going to court. Jupiter's here for it, okay? Why is this important? If you understand why I'm telling you about drawing lines in the sand. All right, Aries, Triranda, thank you for being with us tonight. When lines communicate to the spirits and energy what is expected and what's not. All right, Gemini, and what's not expected. When you don't have walls up, basically what you're telling spirits, whether it's whether it's sickness, whether it's disease or corruption, confusion, whatever, you're telling spirits it's okay to come into my space. Thank you so much. When you don't have lines, you can't really argue your point. The whole purpose of the person coming out and surveying your property is to give you the understanding where you begin and where you end. And when it comes to spirituality, it's the same. When we draw lines in the sand, and we, like in my house, I can have certain things that I place down to protect my boundaries. And so therefore that my energy resides within the conference of my space. So the reason why we have these, good evening to you as well. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Anybody that really practices spirituality understands that if you don't have lines drawn, then spirits will invade your space. And if you want to be healed, this is why there are certain places that I have consecrated just for healing. There are certain things I have consecrated just for finances. I have certain things consecrated just for protection, because that's where the ancestors know these are the lines. I tell some, like, you're not allowed in this space. You're not allowed in that. When you decree a thing, you are drawing lines in the sand. Some of you guys, when you walking into your house, are you decreeing saying, listen, poverty cannot reside here. Sickness cannot reside here. Confusion cannot reside here. That's drawing lines in the sand. But when you draw lines in the sand, you have to enforce them if they are being violated, right? If your neighbor comes on your property, you have a right by the codes to enforce your property line. And you can either take ownership of whatever they placed on your property, or you can have it removed, because you're well within your rights, because those are your lines. A lot of you guys are living this life without walls. Are y'all hearing me? In order to be effective in your protection, you got to be able to draw lines in the sand. And you got to also respect the lines that you draw. Not only do you want other people to respect those lines, but you got to respect those lines. Okay? Now, I want to ask you this question. How can you properly prosper if you don't have boundaries? I have some powder that I made a while ago. It's called boundary setting powder. So Apostle, I didn't know you had. I have a lot of stuff you don't know I got. Any good spiritualist knows how to set boundaries. Any powerful man or woman spiritually knows that it is important to draw lines in the sand. It is important to section off certain things so spirits know where they can habitate at. Where certain spirits also know you don't have no right. Now, some of you guys have heard people saying that they've placed a line of red brick dust. Did y'all hear me? Calculated moves create boundaries. Get it, gorgeous. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Now, they have this thing they call red brick dust. And the substance it makes it harder for certain types of spirits. Not all spirits. Because I want to explain this about boundaries. All boundaries are not strong enough to keep out all spirits. But any boundaries does not allow any spirit to walk in. Okay? As you get stronger, as you get wiser, you will understand why we operate at, we place different types of things down, because iron keeps out other types of spirit. Now, red brick dust is a good product if used correctly. But this is the thing. If you only have a line of red brick dust in front of your door, right? Think about this. But what you do is you enter into your house through the garage. What is the point of you putting the boundary at your door when you don't use your door and you use your garage, or you use your back door or your side door? Wherever you're entering in your particular apartment, some of y'all got those glass sliding doors. That's where you place your boundaries, because you don't want to bring, you as the individual, you don't want to bring anything into your house. There's no point in you placing the red brick dust in front of your front door when you're using your back door. There's no sense of you placing the red brick dust in front of your back door when you're using your side door. Use some common sense when it comes to spirituality. And let me say this. If your line is only, let's say your line is only 2 feet, right? All the spirit has to do is go around your line. Some of you you put stuff down on a little pile and you go about your business. Well, just like a roach, you spray Raid over here, all the roach gonna do is go back over here and keep going about his business. Some of you guys are so cheap and so ignorant to the point that you don't realize just because you put sulfur or potash down, if you're not covering your territory and you're not setting your lines and you're not setting your boundaries all around your space, the spirit, all they got to do is walk around where you place your protection. You know, y'all, like we put the cross up with the olive oil, and walk around where you put the oil on door and go to another window of your house. This is why you have to cover territory. Does that make sense? Setting boundaries is making sure that you are covering all areas where the enemy, whatever you call enemy, whether it's sickness, whether it's unbelief, whether it's doubt, whether it's confusion. If I have ever consecrated, you'll have Mother Susan can tell you, I consecrate from the 4 corners of an establishment, whether it's a business or whether it's a home or apartment, because I understand math. I understand science. When I case your place in a square, I trap the positive energy in and I keep the negative energy out. Okay? And sometimes I don't use the word negative. I use the word harmful. We got to get out of the word using negative. Harmful energy. Because positive energy can be harmful, used the wrong way. Okay? So setting boundaries is not just a mental thing. It is not just an emotional thing. It is also a spiritual thing. Okay? Then I wrote down here, when I say drawing lines in the sand, this has to do with vevas in voodoo, sigils, talisman, prenders. When you look at vevas or you look at certain things, those are lines. And anybody that understands lines, they know that the energy is trapped. I shouldn't use the word trap, but it is encased in that veve. And it's as you build the energy, that's why they dance inside the veve. They're building the energy up in that veve, and those lines hold that energy in. And lines communicate to the spirits. It communicates to the ancestors how to move. Depending on how the sigil is how the energy moves in that sigil, or a talisman, or a prender, or a veve. That's why lines are important when you're doing spiritual practices. Where you draw your lines is how the energy gonna flow. Lines contain the energy. Make sense? I hope so. Then I got another one. And this is another thing I want to say this. Geometry. Geometry is important, y'all. Geometry is how you design lines and how you want the energy to flow. This is why they have certain talisman that's just for money. Then they have other talisman that they create just for protection. Then they have talisman to help you be able to see spirits. You know what I'm saying? They draw lines because those lines, the spirits understand those lines. All right, we're going to talk about marking territory. Exodus, the 12th chapter, verse 7. We can always tell them people that are not really spiritual. What does this have to do with my spirituality? Baby, got everything to do with your spirituality. That's why your protection ain't that strong. That's why you can't do reversal work that well, because you don't understand lines, drawing lines in the sand. And let me tell y'all something. Let me say this first. Exodus 12. Verse 7. It says this. And they shall take of the blood and shall strike it on the two sides of the post. Remember, they were given instruction to place the blood on both sides of the doorpost, right? And on the upper doorpost of their houses wherein they shall eat, right? So not only did they want the blood on each side of the door, but above the door. So the point of when you mark a door and the angel of death was sent, and when that spirit saw the lines of that door, because remember, every door or window is a portal. So the line of the door had the blood or the ingredient which would cause the spirit of death to pass by. A lot of you guys do not understand why it is so very important to follow instructions. If they tell you to do something in a particular way, you have to mark that territory exactly the way that they were instructed, because that where the spirit will see, it will recognize that. I tell some of my members how to anoint themselves. There's a special way that I anoint people when I do work for them. There's a certain way that I anoint your house, a certain way, because I know that when that spirit sees that marking, I know how it's going to behave. That's right. That's why whatever the enemy set up in front of my door, you entering at your, I know that's right, at their risk. Let me tell you something. If you understand lines, then you'll understand why people tell you to put stuff in your window, right? And then face it outside. All this stuff will make sense whether you're in Santeria, whether you're in Christianity, whether you're in voodoo, if you're not guarding your doorway, spirits can just walk into your space. I mean, when I say spirits, I'm talking about spirits off the road. I'm talking about spirits from this. If you live by a graveyard, you should have certain protections up where it keeps those spirits outside of your personal space. Then there's certain things that you can place in your bedrooms that keep other spirits in your house from going into your bedroom. You don't want to cast them out. You just don't want them in your bedroom. Thank you so much, Allison Morgan. Know what that mean up under. So when you think about spirituality, guarding every interest. That's right. That's right. Now, I want to say this. Iron keeps away certain spirits, right? Red grape dust keeps away certain spirits. Some people will tell you to place rosemary above your door. A lot of times people, when you go to people's house, some people are creative and they create certain designs of certain things above their doorway that looks very pretty, but it's there for protection. Because what you want to do is place, I don't know what that means. But anyway, you're placing things where spirits cannot pass under. That's the purpose of placing it above. So spirits won't be able, that mean you harm, won't be able to pass under. So when people come to your house and say if they're dressed or they got certain things on you, like if somebody come to by the time you enter into my, let me say it like this. If the way to my house When you get to that stop sign trying to come to my house, there's already something there to make sure it starts to drive away any negative, any working that may be against me. I do work leading up to my house. I don't wait till I get to my house. No, before you get to my house, you done already got dealt with at the stop sign. Crossroads. This is another thing. Lines. This is why we do work at the crossroad, railroad tracks. These are all lines. Energy flowing a certain type of way. This is why we do this. This is why it works, because energy follows those lines. We got lines in our body. If you look inside your hands, y'all see this right here? These are lines. When we lay hands on people in the church, the energy flows through these lines. That's why all this stuff works. You're living geography all the time. You're living these lines, but if you don't understand, then you don't get the necessary benefit. But anytime, the reason why you want to put stuff at your door is to keep certain things outside that you don't want inside your living space. So they said, and I also wrote down here because I didn't want to forget. Do not cross over the lines you have drawn, right? Y'all know the movies about vampires. Some of you guys, when somebody like me tell you, don't do something, that's a line being drawn. When you are given instructions, these are lines that you need to be following. Some of y'all want to blame God's spirit for everything in your life, but a lot of y'all cross over the lines. Certain places been anointed for you to prosper. You walk out them lines. Certain places been anointed for you to get healed. That's why I have so much respect for Brother Mario. Brother Mario stays within the lines of his protection. He stays in the lines of his healing. He stays in the lines of his prosperity. Some of y'all do not know how to walk in the confinements of what has already been consecrated for you to prosper. You will cross over them lines following other people. What did the good witch of the North tell Dorothy? Do not get off the yellow brick road and do not take off the ruby red slippers. Y'all understanding me? What we do? We cross them lines. We cross the lines that spiritual people don't put down for us. We cross the lines that we don't put down for ourselves. I'm just being real with you. Drawing lines in the sand is about boundaries, knowing how to flow, how to prosper. You know, I have certain lines drawn around my candle work. When I do work for people, I have them in certain lines. That's why sigils work, the energy. And let me tell you something. Those sigils, those bebes are no stronger than the people that conjure or invoke the energy or the power in those sigils. It's the sigils are just the vehicle for the energy to flow in. Just that simple. Some bebes are stronger than others because the people that prepared the bebes are stronger than others. Some printers are stronger than others because the people that prepared it were stronger than others. That's all it is. The stronger the vessel, the more rule you have over your spirit, the more governance you have, the more peace is in your life. It is important to have walls up, okay? All right, guys. I think I got everything. Geometry, marking territory. When you are marking your territory, make sure you understand. I'm going to use this example. When I first started working at UPS, I was in my 20s. And I said, if I could just make $500 a week, right? I just drew a sign on the line, right? Listen to what I'm going to say. I asked the spirit, I want to make $500 a week. I forgot about that. I had to create that over my finances, right? So all of a sudden, when $500 wasn't enough, and I was like, man, I don't know what's going on. Every time I get to $500, something happened, and I just cannot get beyond that. I forgot that I had drew a line. If you are out here speaking certain things over your life, I don't care how much candles you burn. I don't care how much incense you burn. I don't care how much you go to the crossroad or go to the river. If you are pronouncing limitations over your own life, energy is going to follow least path of least resistance. The spirit ain't going no further than the line you have allowed. I'm going to say that again. If you are restricting yourself, it don't matter who do your work. No matter who fix your product. It cannot go any further than the lines that you have drawn in your life. If you want abundance in your life, because that's what Jupiter do for us. He bring increase. If you want this vibration and this frequency to work in your life, you have to ask, what lines have I drawn? Because that can be positive or negative. That makes sense? Do not restrict yourself by drawing certain lines. Oh, hold on. Let me burn some of this right here. I'm finna get ready to do the read. If you want me to read for you tonight, Cash App Apostle either $20. You want me to burn incense, $20 as well. Now, you say, Apostle, what are you burning? This is a mixture of white sage, Yoruba, juniper, blue sage, and black. Yes, I'm a sage. I'm extra. Always keep your spaces clean. And all that, let me tell y'all something. And I want to be honest with y'all. It's too many of y'all, you're never going to be effective in your protection because you're ashamed of what you're practicing. Right? You cannot be out in these spiritual streets and you can't do your working because of what your wife gonna say, or what your husband gonna say, or what your boyfriend gonna say, or what your man or your friend or your family. Spirits don't care nothing about none of that. Spirits don't care nothing about that. You got to make sure your candle doing wait a minute. Oh, it's in my. I'm actually gonna text you your I've made a video. I just ain't texted to you yet. Your bayberry candle, T Carter, Scorpio. I gotta text a lot of y'all videos. I just ain't did it yet. Bad apostle. I apologize. But the reason why I say this is because how can you honor the ancestors, honor spirits, honor the help when you are ashamed or you feel that something you're doing is incorrect or wrong? You can't do that. You can't do that. You got to remember, it's no different than being in a relationship with somebody that don't want to be seen with you. It affects your relationship. It affects the flow of energy. Okay? This is why we do these things, and this is why I allow. Let me explain something. As you go into the new year, a lot of you guys that are out here spending unnecessary money, I'm just saying, you better make sure that you are putting up spiritual lines and putting up more than just affirmations. You need to be putting positive and strong, potent energy out there before you get there. I don't wait till another season change. I prepare for how I want to set that season up for me. She said, yes, waiting. Y'all understand that? Huh? Make sure you are sitting here and you in your life say, okay, this is what I'm decreeing over my life. And these are the ingredients I'm going to use to create the vibration and the frequency. All right? This is why I burn my money incense on Thursdays. This is why I do the bayberry candle. This is why I do a whole lot of things. Because I understand that these lines that you draw not only protect your prosperity, because let me tell y'all something. You can do good spiritual work and let the wrong person come into your environment and it will disrupt the prosperity of your energy. If somebody's carrying too strong of a negative energy about themselves and you let them in your personal space, and this is why I tell you guys about being intimate with certain people. If they got a very impoverished energy, girlfriend, boyfriend, make sure you cleanse yourself. You are allowing those energies in your personal space. When you are being intimate with people that dishonor you, and that stuff affects your energy. It affects your boundaries. I'm just being real with you. I have certain things that I have around. I have my citrine. I have huge crystals because that helps me say, I believe that. I have huge crystals to help maintain the lines and the boundaries in my spaces. This is why I tell you guys, as long as you keep trying to go the cheap way, you're not going to see a lot of the stuff that I'm saying, because when you come into my atmosphere, you can feel the anointing, you can feel the energy, you can feel the I think Kim is still here. Kim and Kimberly Dawkins. I had her to pray over one of my amethyst crystals. When she got up after praying over, she couldn't even holler moo because she was like, she thought she was gonna fall down. The energy was so strong. Different ones that prayed over that. A lot of you trying to make this a mental thing. It ain't a mental thing. It's drawing lines. You need to understand how energy works. You see what I'm saying? When you come into contact, those that have had my prayer shawl, they will tell you the energy, the force of God that's inside there. This is why I do it. I place them in places where they can be secure. All right? Now, every time you spend money, y'all hear me? Every time you spend, at TikTok, y'all listen to me, Facebook, Instagram, I don't care if you paying bills. Mario said my sight became blurry. He was over there praying over that amethyst cluster. I'm going to have that actually at my birthday gala. There she go. There she go right there. There go my Cancer. If you understand energy and you understand how to house that power and conjure that power, invoke that power, then you also know how to maintain a space where that power desires to rest. You got to make sure that the atmosphere you're creating, spirits, angelic beings want to be in that presence, in that vibration. You know what I'm saying? Spirits walk around my house all the time. Walk around my land. They patrol. That's what they do. That's why I don't worry about when people try to do stuff to me. It's not going to work anyway. All right. If you need me to read for you tonight, desire Apostle Ely to read for you tonight, please post your zodiac sign. Join my YouTube account. If you're a first timer, I'm new, but so very drawn and interested in learning. I feel like I am demonized. They say not. Oh, you're in the right place. They didn't call me the devil. They called me a chief demon. One thing I can say about the people in Gifford, I love the fact that they always put a hand on my name. They never made me a regular devil. They always put a chief demon, a chief priest, a chief voodooist. They always put a crown on my head. I respect that. They didn't make me ordinary. I appreciate y'all. Hey, there go my Kimberly. We got a consultation to do. Let me tell y'all something. What I do is I try to make something very complicated, very simplistic. But you got to understand why science is so important. Why she said that cloth is the truth. Yes. Leave our people alone. It is so important that we enhance our knowledge with science and math so we can understand our own spirituality and what it takes in order for us to function in that. A lot of times it's hard. All right, Kimberly Simpson, my other Gemini. It is hard for a lot of you guys to walk in your personal convictions because a part of you still wants to be acknowledged by people. I want to say this to all of you guys. Honestly, your spiritual journey is a personal journey. It is not for everybody, even people on their own spiritual path. We're not going to walk down the same paths. Everybody don't get on the yellow brick road for the same reason. The lion was looking for courage. The tin man was looking for a heart. What's that? And the straw man was looking for a brain. Everybody on their spiritual journey for different reasons. And that's okay. And in those different reasons, they're going to lead us into different directions. But we all will walk our spiritual journey. But in that spiritual journey, there are lines to be drawn in the sand. You understand? Everybody don't want a relationship. Everybody don't want to be married. Everybody don't want a business. Everybody don't want it. That's fine. But what you have to realize, when our journey and our paths cross, I want to make the most of our path. And I also I'm not going to burn down a bridge, even if our paths send us in different directions. Circulate money. Exactly. Now, let me say this. Anytime you spend money, or which is currency, right? Never just send your money out there. Always tell your money to return to sender. You the sender. Never just pay your bill. I don't care if it's light bill, water bill. I don't care if you're paying off debt. Always decree that money shall return. That currency shall return unto you. Y'all understand? You're drawing lines when it comes to your currency. You go out here to pay my debt, but you must return to me. You're going out here to feed me, but you must return to me. You are going out here to pay off my child's bill, but you must return to me. You do not send your currency out there without a return to sender. That's your currency. If I bless you, I'm going to get blessed back, because whoever blessed me, my God going to bless them. Is that anybody trying to hear me? When you working with your currency, you must put in a purpose on it. I return unto you. My currency going to help you do what it did, because my currency, so y'all remember, money answers all things. So I can send my currency into your life to answer your problems, but you must return unto me. Did you hear me? Money answers all things. Ecclesiastes 10:19, if I'm not mistaken. But you must return unto me. Yes. Oh, I might pay a bill for you, but that is my currency answering for you, but it returns unto me. My currency, my money. When you bless me, your money return back unto you. Huh? Because money answers all things. Is anybody at least? So when you burning your money incense, when you giving your ancestors money, it's currency. And do not be speaking ignorantly over your own life and then wondering why stuff happening or not happening. All right? When you support somebody, this is why they in the church they say you sow on good ground. When you see an energy in a man or woman that is vibrant and that is true and is strong, those are the people that you want to connect your currency to. If you think in the lines of energy, then I want my currency to tap into their currency because I like that energy that is flowing from that particular vessel. And that's whether in voodoo, Santeria. Even when I bless you, I end up blessing myself because my currency. You cannot lose when you have an understanding what your energy or your currency is. It ain't just your money, it's your ashe. It is your chi, because it's all connected to you. You are the Alpha and the Omega. You're the beginning and the end. You came here with persony and destiny. All right? So a lot of you guys, that's why I tell you, I said, listen, you can't lose with me. You're not going to lose with me. And even if you don't have money, money going to come to you, because I don't operate in brokedom. I don't do broke. I don't do a lot of this stuff that's going on me right now, because I am trying to remove these other currencies that some of you guys have allowed to come into your life to disrupt your flow. Y'all hear me? You have allowed other people that do not manage their energy, that do not rule over their spirit, to come into your life or come into your space and disrupt your energy or disrupt your flow. And what I am doing is balancing that energy so you can get your flow back. Huh? All we do is win, win, win. I know that's right. Money love me. Money is in love with me. Money is always in my account, my purse, my pockets. And let me tell y'all, and she's all over me. Some of y'all just need to sleep with money. Some of y'all pay out y'all bills so fast, like you just send your money. You don't even kiss it. You don't like, I appreciate you. I appreciate what you do for me. I like have a conversation. Just don't spend your money. Sleep on it. You sleep with everybody else. How about sleeping with your money? You done slept with everybody else. Sleep with the money that answers all things. Come on here, somebody. I'm not crazy. I am serious. All right. When you work and do these working, where's my here it is right here. This money incense. And stop saying you ain't got enough money. If you got enough for you, you got enough resource. You got enough currency. What you got to do is stop looking for it and wondering where it's coming from. As long as it get to you, like a Mac. Like, when you got your cell phone, right? Do you wonder where the signal coming from? You don't care where the signal from. You just want the signal, so you can use the phone. Why do you care about where God is going to bring the resources from? As long as it comes, right? That makes sense. Yeah, possibly somebody is like 100. Huh? I'm serious. You done slept with everybody. I just, Lord Jesus. But money blessing is maintaining the frequency or the ashe. So even when you do your readings, that money should come back. Even when you do your spiritual work, that money, if you buy products for the ancestors, that money, that currency should come back to you. You have to ask real questions. Who have I allowed to tap into my energy or my currency that has disrupted my flow? That's why you do your cleansing. Never let stuff get so out of control where you need somebody to do, you got to go to the cemetery, the crossroad, and the river. You done got so messed up and crossed up, messing with people. Let me tell you another thing. Watch where you spend your money at. I'm going to tell you why. Even when somebody pay you back, if they are always in a situation where they don't have money, watch that frequency. Cleanse yourself. Looking in my purse and laying my money down like it's a man. We culling it tonight. Ain't that right? I mean, you talk we call it pillow talk. Put some of that money on that pillow and just talk to it. So I really appreciate what you do for me, huh? You make me feel safe. Huh? You keep these lights on in here. You keep the temperature. Huh? You keep that car out there running. Come on here, somebody, huh? When I be spending money, I be talking to my money. You my currency. Go on out there and do what you got to do and come on back to daddy. Come on back to daddy. I'm sugar daddy to my money because I'm very sticky. You know what I'm saying? My money sticks to me. That's my currency. Huh? But people will mess you up with your finances if you are out here, people that are not good with ruling their own spirit. All right. If you want me to read for you, I kind of got, it was necessary to say it. But if you want me to read for you tonight, cash out $20. If you want me to burn incense for you tonight, let me tell y'all something. Do not think that you can lose. I don't know what else to display in front of my audience. I don't know how much realer I need to be. I don't know how much more transparent I can be without showing y'all my goodies. And I ain't for to do that. Not for free anyway. But my thing is, you got to get to a point where you understand what you're tapping into is energy. Make sure, let me tell you another thing I have my saints do. I have certain things that I have, right? You have checking accounts. That stuff needs to be placed in an area where that vibration and frequency is over your checkbooks, over your credit cards. I have certain things that are in my wallet to protect my monies. All right, Brother Mario, Capricorn reading. I know that's right. T. Carter said she gonna put honey under her tongue so it sticks when she talk to. I know that's right. Come on here. We ain't crazy. We smart. All right, Lakeith. There go my other Gemini over there. All right. Give me a rose. Rose of Sharon. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Draw your lines and don't be crossing over your lines. If you purpose your money for something, make sure you do exactly what you purpose it for. Okay? And some of your money you want to be able to cast on the waters. So in not many days, it going to return. So you throw your currency on the water element. And water is a conductor. Everything you do should have a significance and a spiritual return unto you. Okay? So therefore, you never lose. You never lose. Brother Mario, Capricorn, I'm doing a reading for him. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. Show me what is going on with Mario, the Capricorn. Mario, the Capricorn. What is it that this Capricorn needs to be paying attention to? What is it that this Capricorn, Eddie Osaya? What is it? What is it that this Capricorn needs to be paying attention to? That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. All right, here we go. All right, Lakeisha, she over there showing out with them roses. All right, I see you. I see you, Gemini. Mario, Capricorn, your first card is healing. Paying attention to your healing. It says, the power of this name brings the energy of healing at the deepest and most profound levels of my being, because I can now accept the full responsibility for my present condition, and because I use my energy to concentrate on others who also in need of healing. By this being Jupiter and this coming up on your first card, a shadow self, this is concentrating on that you are going to be healed in the deepest of areas of life, not only physically, emotionally. Oh my God. TikTok just went off. But you also going to be healed on all levels. I think that got something to do with that candle we were burning. Y'all wait a minute, just a moment. I don't know, TikTok just went off. Okay. And in your middle card, Mario the Capricorn is Mem. Oh, let me show this card. Your middle card, look at this, read right here, is unity. Your middle card is unity. Mem Yud Hey. With these letters, I pass the true test of spiritual character. I can now see all sides of the problem that come before me. My focus is upon unity and soul as opposed to division and my selfish desire. By this coming up as a Capricorn in your middle card, this is a Psalm 59 actually, but this is basically stating that you're going to be able to pass your test and character is going to shine, but it's going to be focused on unity. Unity of those other people that are coming in and supporting you. And this is also going to involve you, your soul. Then look at your outcome card. The outcome card. Speaking the right words. Oh yes. Capricorn. Yud Zion. It says, I silence my ego. Push the mute button. Now I call upon the light to speak in my behalf on all occasions. Here you go again. So that my every word elevates my soul and all existence. This is talking about action is going to speak louder than words, but the light in you is going to speak on your behalf. Y'all know the scripture said that we are a light set upon a hill. Y'all hear me? This is talking about some real stuff here. A lot of you guys don't know what's going on with him, but this is such a powerful read for him and an encouragement. And also, as he passed this test, it talks about that same light is going to speak in his behalf and elevating his soul and his existence. Look at that. We're going to see a new Mario soon. My God. All right. Anybody else need a read? All right. Okay. Here we go. Now, I'm just going to say this. I do thoroughly appreciate each and every one of you guys. And I'm going to tell you why. Because everybody not rocking with me. They just watching, they spectating. Robbie. All right there. How you doing? TikTok just went off. I don't know what was going on. But when I do my workings, I do my readings and stuff, I'm trying to get the mindset of people so they can open up and not be functioning from a fear or a or the mindset of lack but I got this to do. Operate in the energy of Jupiter. Jupiter is about abundance. It is about multiplying or increasing, expanding exactly what you're giving it. That's why I tell you guys, energy does not lie. If you have a fear or you have a resistance or hesitation, you need to check that, because that is hello to you as well. Ty, how you doing, sweet? This is so important that when you are doing spiritual work, that you are real about what you kind of energy you're bringing to your manifestation. It is important to say to yourself, you know what? That's why I do a lot of the work for my saints and not let them do it, because I know their state of mind. I know some of them wishy-washy. I know some of them don't have the state, an emotional state to be consistent. And I like to win. So I don't let a lot of people interfere in the works that I do for them. Harriet. All right, got you. Capricorn. Hey, did you get back yet? She went to see her other sister. Sister Kim had done burnt all that, my goddaughter burnt all that ancestor incense in our church. And the ancestors been going, just moving. And Harriet done found her sister. She been family that she didn't even know she had out there. All right, I got Capricorn. Let me burn this. I got to burn some more of this incense. I love it. I'm going to tell y'all again, and I know that some of y'all, when I say this, you're going to get mad with me. Money ain't your problem. Your frequency and your state of mind is your problem. Because you have the power to draw into your life whatever you wilt. You the one think it got to come a certain type of way. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. Show me what is going on with this Capricorn. Harriet the Capricorn. Harriet the Capricorn. Ebasa. Harriet the Capricorn. Harriet the Capricorn. Here did he Osiah. Harriet the Capricorn. I'm gonna remind me, Harriet, text me and a first cousin. All right now. Remind me, Harriet, because I'm gonna say something. I want you to be able to gain control over your atmosphere at home. Remind me to give you just say, Apostle, you said you're gonna give me something to conquer the energy in my home. I'm gonna shift that energy. Just remind me, because I'm picking up. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't picking up, I'm looking at some stuff I don't like. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light concerning Harriet the Capricorn. What is it that this Capricorn needs to be paying attention to? What is it that this Capricorn needs to be paying attention to? Huh. Look at this right here. Forget thyself. This is your first card, Harriet. Lamed Hey Chet. It says, I now transcend the limits of my own being. This means that you're going to come out of your comfort zone. Jocelyn. Said a mouthful then. All right. I now transcend the limits of my being. I cling to the tree of life. Happiness finds me now that my ego is out of the spotlight. I can get out of my own way, letting go of all stubbornness. This is so important for what's going on with you right now. Trust the Lord in this situation. I'm going to say this. And I also see, if you move out the way, don't try to fix it yourself, but take what I'm going to give you and pray and let the Spirit move. Things are going to shift. This is your shadow self. This is Saturn. This is coming up really strong for you to get out of the way. God is really trying to do something for you in your behalf. And I'm not going to say you're going to like everything, but it's going to work out for your good. Your middle card, speak your mind. Nun Tab Hey. When I need to tell the truth, this name gives me the courage to open my heart before I open my mouth. And when I need to hear the truth, it gives me the strength to open my ears and close my mouth. This is important. This is the kind of reading where I would say that when your ancestors are really trying to get you to listen and to let you know that things are going to work out, and that if you let them handle it, things will move in your behalf. Look at your outcome card, Harriet, revealing the dark side. This is Capricorn, the black planet. Yud Chet Va. I want you to read before you go to bed, Harriet, Psalms 54 and 55. It says, light shines. I recognize the negative forces still at work within me. My reactive impulses are no longer a mystery. With the power of this name, they become history. You're going to really grow spiritually behind this. You're going to be dealing with some stuff in yourself, and you're trying to gain control. But this right here, this is a season before you actually go into the new year. Things are happening to bring you to a higher level spiritually. And this is allowing you to be able to receive some of these messages that are coming through. Not just from other people, but to yourself. And we're going to deal with that negativity. Mario Dawkins sending light, love, and healing. You are my most definitely unifying. Oh, Andrew, that is so beautiful. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, Sagittarius, no lovey-dovey. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Now, let me tell you, that's what family there for. Spiritual and natural family, huh? One thing I'm gonna teach y'all how to do is how to work well with others. Stop making it about what you don't like what somebody do. We a team. Oh, look at that. They showing love on my live. Y'all need to get a room. She said, okay, that's on point. D Pittman, Sag, what's up? Cuzzo. Yes, baby. All right. Am I going over? She said, that's right. Come on here, somebody. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to say this again. To all of my spiritual sisters, I ain't talking to my spiritual brother. I'm talking to my spiritual sisters. I want us to be honest, right? Yeah, I'm back. It just, for whatever reason, it went off. Gorgeous say, read me. I got you, sweet. I would like for us to do some inward healing. That we, as a feminine energy, that you stop being so destructive and condescending of one another. And the reason I'm saying that, it takes all kinds to make the world go round, right? And you never know, no matter on what status of life, that somebody gonna come in handy. And who's no good today can be some good tomorrow. I'm gonna say that again. Who is no good today can be some good tomorrow. And depending on how somebody came up, y'all have to, especially this light skin, dark skin stuff. Stop all this stuff that's going out in social media. Understand that you are frequency, vibration, and energy. And it is so important that you set a stronger and better precedence of love and support. Not just getting out of one another. Not just, because it's some of y'all just become, you go from manipulating men to manipulating women. No, it ain't about manipulating. It's understanding that this is a cycle of life. And this is energy currency. And I need to make sure I'm putting out the right energy. Stop demeaning your sister. Stop not supporting them. Stop not helping their business grow. Stop not supporting, looking out for their kids. Stop it. Because you're sending a signal to the universe that it's okay for our enemies to be that way with us. Huh? I go out my way to talk a certain type of way to you guys. And I do this as a man. But I'm saying to you, I beg of you, going into my birthday, I want you to stop being verbally destructive to your sisters. Because when y'all get strong, we get strong. When y'all get wise, the wisdom. Okay? I'm serious about that. Because if you love me, you got to love who birthed me. You got to love who taught me. You know what I'm saying? You got to love who supported me. But predominantly, I am supported by women. But I need y'all to understand, in order for me to honor the matriarch, y'all got to do better by one another. Y'all got to talk better. You got to stop going in and talking about stop that mess. Because you might not be where she is today, but don't mean tomorrow you won't be there. Then you don't want nobody to say that about you. You might be an employee today, but you might be a boss tomorrow. You don't want your people up on you talk. Understand, you don't never know where you're going to end up. Be careful how you treat people. Stop doing that. And stop doing work breaking up people's relationship and marriages. Stop that. You don't want nobody doing that on your relationship. And yeah, I said it. Because most of the women that doing spiritual work, they're always tearing up other people's relationship for $1. But they don't want nobody else to mess with their relationship. I know that's right, gorgeous. Sun goddess, solar. Come on here. You are fierce for a reason. Not to be fierce against each other. Support. Even scientific will tell you everything born female. You don't become a male until testosterone set in the system. All right, Kim, I miss you too. Your son will be coming home. We thank God for your testimony and how God moved not only for you economically, but moved for your son and how things have worked out for your son. We thank God for you. Much love. Miss Barbara Brooks. She said, I so agree. I know that's right. It just bothered me the way I watch you guys just, do all that dirt. And then you want to turn around and tell people, oh, honor us. No, you honor yo. You stop that. Dante, you there? All right, there. We thank God for you. Let me tell y'all something. We are only as strong as our weakest link. I can tear this whole shirt off me by just starting with one thread. When the enemy come in, it don't necessarily, even when in the nature, it always go after the one that's falling behind or the young one or the unexperienced. Let's be smart. If we so powerful, let's walk in this wisdom. I'm going to read for Gorgeous, the Scorpio. Burn some more of this money. That's my Scorpio. And let me tell y'all something. I know how strong women are. And I know what women can do. Positive and negative. You got to start doing self-love so you can stop feeling like you got to tear down another woman. You don't have to do that for her to ride. And you don't. And guess what? You got your kingdom to run and got your stuff going, and they got theirs to run. Respect that. We all diamonds in the sky. You diamonds. Stop riding here like you a Cuban zirconia. If you really value yourself like that, then stop treating your sisters like that. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring into the light. Concerning Gorgeous, the Scorpio. Woo! Gorgeous, the Scorpio. I love her energy. That Gorgeous, the Scorpio. Go so rababa sandere besaya. Inandorobosata. Rabashe idiando bohosaya. That which is in the dark. What is it that this Scorpio, Gorgeous the Scorpio, needs to be paying attention? Ebasa. Rabasaya. What is it that she needs to be paying attention to? This Scorpio, Gorgeous the Scorpio. All right, here we go, Gorgeous Scorpio. Spiritual cleansing. Lakeisha, all right there, baby. My birthday coming. No, you didn't miss my birthday. My birthday is on the 15th of December, but I'm doing my gala is being done on the 18th, and it's a surprise party. I don't even know about it. Gorgeous, your first card is talking about spiritual cleansing. Your shadow. It says mem va mem. Especially going into the new year. I'm going to encourage you to do more cleansing going into the new year. It says, by meditating on this letter, I push the rewind and erase on my spiritual video. I am purified in my shot. This woman got some strong energy. I am purified in my present life by correcting my transgression from my past lives. My lives lived in the past. I can also use this name to purify my physical environment from spiritual impurity. This is talking about focusing on cleansing your energy, not only your energy, but also doing stronger cleansing in your personal space. And then look at this card. What happened? I don't know why I was going to say something. Hey, Yud. Gorgeous. Your middle card is about prophecy and parallel universes. Here come them lines, Gorgeous. It says, I bestow the power. I am bestowed with the power of prophecy. With my consciousness elevated and my awareness heightened, I have the power to enter a new universe of transformation and light. Do you hear this, Scorpio? You know this is about you. This is about an elevation. This is about going to a different density in spirit. You need to be doing work. Good God, this is a good card. And look at her look at your outcome. Your outcome card. Passion. Fierce passion. It says a yin mem mem. This name strokes the fires of passion in my heart and soul. These letters give me the power to maintain serenity, devotion, and correct consciousness in my prayers, meditation, and spiritual connection. These are some strong cards. Going into the new year, it is about you cleansing, focusing, elevating in this power, especially the prophetic, making sure, I'm going to tell you this, gorgeous, not only decreeing things, speaking those things that be not. This is a very strong energy, prophetic energy. I would say oracle, and the passion. This is what the scripture would say, the affection, fervent prayer of a righteous woman, in this case, availeth much. Your prayers are going to be so effective and your spiritual connection are on point. I really, really like this. I really like it from a spiritual perspective, because I got a lot of Scorpio in my chart. This transformative energy, this chaos energy, it is strong. You got the rule. You got to make sure you got them walls up and guide that energy. It is strong. Yes, this is a very spiritual reading. Yes. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Where we at? Good evening. Let me see. Brother Mari, do you have any more? No. Yeah, that's that water. Gorgeous. That water element is strong and it's holding a strong frequency. Yes, baby girl. It's on point. Wait a minute. Is that Lakeisha? Lakeisha, my Gemini. Is that, what you say, me what? Girl, you better be clear. Where's she at? Good evening, please read me. You guys have to post cash out $20 for these reads. But I will read for you if I go. Oh, all right. Okay, I got you. Here we go. Burn some more of this money. Make sure you guys are joining my YouTube account. Apostle Samuel Jr. That ain't hard. Yes, baby. I don't want to tell nobody, but I do that. That's how I read anyway. People be sitting beside me think I don't know what they think. I know what you think and I know what you feel. I just don't give a damn. I don't respond to everything. Don't bother me. That's that Sagittarian though. I'm going to read for Lakeisha, the Gemini. Lakeisha, the Gemini. Huh? And that's it? Okay. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which is in the dark, bring it to the light. Concerning Lakeisha, the Gemini, Lakeisha, the Gemini, Lakeisha, the Gemini. What is it that this Gemini needs to be paying attention to? That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. Concerning Lakeisha, the Gemini. Lakeisha, the Gemini. What is in the dark? Bring it to the light. Lakeisha, Gemini. Oh. Here we go. Show me what it is concerning Lakeisha, the Gemini. Yep. Lakeisha, Gemini, your first card. Casting yourself in a favorable light. Your first card. I know that's right, gorgeous. Gemini, Lakeisha, your first card is Mem Chet Yud. It says, my own being is illuminated beautifully, sufficed in the Creator's radiance. Everyone around me sees the positive, beautiful aspects of my true self, as opposed to the distorted and the dark image projected by my ego. This card coming up for Gemini in the first read is to make sure that you're casting yourself in the most favorable light possible for what you're trying to accomplish. Make sure that you're exhibiting the very ideas of what you're looking for. Do not allow your ego to get involved in this, because this is your shadow part of Gemini, the dark side of Gemini, that evil twin, as they say. You do not want that particular image to be projected for what you're trying to accomplish. The reason why I say that is because of your middle card, Diamond in the Rough. There's a process that you're going through. Lakeisha, Gemini. This says, Resh He Ayin. Here I accomplish nothing less than complete transformation of a negative situation into a positive opportunities and blessing. You hear that, Gemini? It says, manna rains down upon me. Life begins to taste like anything my soul desires and imagines. If you operate in other words, alchemy, turning your lemon into lemonade, you have to master that for what's going on presently in your life, making a negative situation into a positive opportunity and blessing. Okay? Then your outcome card, Lakeisha, is sexual energy. Thank God you're married. Kuf Va Kaf. It says, with this name, I purify my desires so that I share love and energy with my partner, putting his or her needs ahead of my own. My God. Rabba Saba. That ain't real. Those tones were not real. I ignite sexual energy so that my passion helps elevate all existence. I replenish the light that was lost due to any prior selfish sexual activities. This is your outcome card, showing as you begin to think on those things which are lovely, making sure that you're casting yourself in a more positive light, not allowing your ego to take place, transforming your negatives into positive opportunities and blessings, and then purifying your desire, making sure that you're doing things for the right reason, the right motive, with the right intention. This is going to cause you to move in a very positive and elevate all aspects of your life. This sexual energy right here is not just going for intimacy, but it also causes all things pertaining to you to be elevated on a higher level. Okay? Thank you so much, each and every one of you guys. If you have not joined my YouTube account, there's a lot of information on there. Please do so. My name is Apostle Eli. I appreciate each and every one of you. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Patreon, my Patreon family. 2021 birthday celebration gala honoring Apostle Eli, December 18th at 6 p.m. Do we have any more seats? I don't think. I might not have any more seats. Come ready to party like a rock star. Thank you guys so much, and I appreciate everything that you guys are doing. I appreciate this surprise birthday party that I don't know nothing about, and I don't know what's going to happen and who's going to show up. So I am going to come in all surprised and shocked. All right. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Keep the faith, Holyfield. I know that's right. Hello, how you doing? I appreciate you guys. I want to say thank you to TikTok and all of you guys that are following me and subscribing and visiting my website. If you have not visited my website, y'all please do so, okay? Yes, I'm going to come in there so shallow. Oh my God, I'm going to be so white that day. Oh my freaking God. Oh, this is so awesome. Thank you. All right. This is Apostle Eli. I am out. All right. Keep the faith, Holyfield. Good evening to you. T. Carter, Lakeisha, Gorgeous, Kimberly Simpson, Mario. I say gorgeous. Trironda, Kimberly Dawkins, Kimberly Pendleton, Kimberly Simpson, Mama Brooks. She said, I just attended my husband's Christmas dinner. The tension. Wait a minute. Hold on. I got to read that. Mama Brooks just put something in there. My Christmas dinner tension in the room among the women was not good. We definitely have. I know that's right. Yes. I be telling. Some women just be acting up because they hoish. It all be about a sausage. I ain't on TikTok no more, so I can say what I want to say. D. Pittman, thank you so much. Dante, Angie, Harriet. Jocelyn Harris, thank you, baby. Kingmaker, that my Sage. I got Kimberly Dawkins, my brother Johnny. Where's Sister Jackie? Is Sister Jackie in here? She always be there. Something may be there. Kimberly Williams. Got to do my making sure I get everybody. Mama Susan. Ooh, I thought I forgot Mama Susan. Ashley Dawkins and Jay. All right. I think I got everybody. Did I get everybody? Hopefully. All right, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And I will see you guys on the flip. Get at your juju. Happy holidays to you too. I used to visit your church all the time long ago. You got to come. I'm in Fort Pierce off of Orange Avenue. I got you, Ashley. Hey. All right. God bless y'all. Let me go get eat.